Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Hope you guys are having a great time. The price certainly is having a great time, so let's get straight onto it. Here we are, folks, hex.com, and we're going to review day number 719. So let's get straight into it. Here we are on hexdailystats.com. We've got the 719 day, and of course the 20th of November 2021 is just finished. 24-hour time snap shot price is 21.1 US cents, up 3.8% today. So nice, we'll take that. We'd like it when it's up, of course. The return on investment multiplier from all-time low is 3,740, and of course the all-time low was the 5th of January 2020. Let's look at the T-share payout, 5.808, nice, and another great day with a bit of penalties added on. And this is what we love, folks. If you stake, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row of nice little penalties. We had a couple back further as well. That means that obviously during this big unstaking phase coming up, that's remaining at least until the 2nd of January, then we will get some nice little penalties in there, no doubt. So pretty cool. And a T-share price is 4,122, so a bit more expensive than yesterday with the price increase. T-share rate, 19,522, up 5.9, nice. Now this is going to get more expensive to get a T-share. Obviously the only way to getting higher T-shares once you actually stake is a longer pays better. All right, average stake length 5.85 years, nice, and then longer is better. Annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-stake penalties, 37.25%, not bad, eh? Liquidity pool, 145.7 million hex in the pool. That's down quite a bit there from yesterday, about 5 million, something like around about there. Nice. Pooled USDC in the pool has gone up to 28.6 million US dollars from 27.4, and there's 1,066 ETH in the pool, up slightly. Total value locked 13.14 billion, and the market cap 121.2 billion, includes the Origin wallet. And of course, T-share market cap 45 billion, and T-shares and 10,928,000. That's actually down 7,666, which we're expecting at the moment with all the stakes coming out. So pretty cool. If you're a staker, that means you're still earning those sweet hex per T-share, and that's the name of the game, isn't it? Total supply 636.3 billion, up 13.2 million, and a circulating supply 574 billion. That includes a lot of the Origin wallet. Remember. Circulating supply decreased down to 21.5 million. That's nice. Good to see a decrease in circulating supply. And stake supply in Hex 62.2 billion, up 34.7 million. Now that's smart people, right? There's some smart people there. Let's get these Hex staked. That's what it's designed to do. So nice. All right, so let's go staked percentage of coins, 9.78%. And payout rate is 63,472,000 paid to stakers. Nice, good to be a staker. Penalties today at 295,000. So that's just more penalties. So beautiful. Our lowest one was 73,000, 714, but we've had some good days in a row. Nice. All right, total holders 384,707, up another 331. So Hex just continues to grow, and this is going to grow at a much faster rate when we get to move into more viral phases like PulseChain coming out, and even more, highest of stakes video, stuff like that coming out. Current stake is 70,961, up 71, and total stake is 88,247, up 101. Current holders 269,084, up 150. Welcome. All right, so that's the end of today's daily stats. Let's get straight into some exciting stuff. We do have the time, PulseChain, and Hex price. So the Hex price in live, real time, 21 cents at the moment. And of course, Richard only just finished a live stream a couple of hours ago. If you haven't checked that out, do check it out. It was a very good interview with two young chaps, both poker players of all things, but a really good session there on Hex. I have posted it on the community post, so do check out that. And of course, Richard gave us a few little nuggets here. So here we got the sacrifice in blue. I've just changed the color code a little bit. We got PulseChain sacrifice way back here on the 15th of July, all the way through to the 3rd of August. Then we have the mercy tail period, and of course that's going all this dotted line all the way up. We've got it going all the way up to 21st of December at the stage, and of course. It's still on. You can sacrifice if you want. The rate's not very good, but you can do it. All right, so then we had testnet 1.0 start on the 29th of September at fork 13,224,745 on the ETH chain, so nice. and that's been running. Still is running. Pretty cool. Now, then we got our notice on the 3rd of November, just to give us the fact that they were going to improve the validator rotation, branded Block Scout Explorer, and initial distributions. Basically, a rough guide to what you actually be getting. Nice, and of course, that has not happened yet. But Richard has said, confirmed again in today's video, and a couple of hours ago, that it's likely to start this week, and so he's pretty keen on it starting this week. So that's why I've moved the date. So now 22nd, that's tomorrow. I've got the PulseChain. So we have seen quite a few updates in GitLab. So it looks like it is progressing. So we should see it within this period, the PulseChain Testnet 2.0. Then, of course, we're coming up to the 2nd of December. We've got the second birthday, or the 731 gathering in London, with Richard will be there too. It's going to be pretty awesome, and that's going to be there. And then, of course, we're leading on from the 22nd. We know, Richard said today, that after PulseChain Testnet 2.0, that a PulseChain mainnet would probably be about a month or two away if all goes well. Now, that does include, of course, the front ends. That's Hex.com, for doing, and PulseChain.com, front ends for interacting with the PulseChain. Also, obviously, a Uniswap, which is already in play. That seems to be well advanced. And then, of course, some bridges, which are optional. Some working the bridges, all those getting up for a MVP, or a minimum viable product for PulseChain mainnet. So I've got this arrow here leading us up until the 19th December. So I've always said mid-late December was my best time frame. We've had people that expected PulseChain mainnet as far out as May next year, but this is the time frame. 1 or 2 months, it would be the 21st of December, so just for Christmas, what I've been saying, all the way through to the 22nd of January. So a midpoint in between that would be New Year's, pretty much like the 5th of January, something like that. So pretty cool. This blue line here is the end of the year, 31st of December, and very cool on that. So this is the time frame at the moment. That's based on the latest information only a couple of hours ago from Richard. So he's hopeful that it will be in this period here. You can see these two bars, this one here, 21st through to 22nd. So we'll see how we get on with PulseChain Testnet 2.0. I still think this is going to be relatively short, so maybe it's just some of those other components that need to be up and running as well. When they do their checklist, everything is lined up. All right, so also I've put here a placeholder for Hex Scale. We don't know the final name of that, of course, run by Kinetic's team, and that's going to bring on a private investors that typically, large investors, even whale-sized investors potentially, and then it's going to go public once they meet their targets, and go for bigger fund, institutional type funding, VCs and stuff like that. So he said this was estimated to start in December, so I've got this just starting at the same time on the 2nd. So somewhere in December this is going to start and then go and ramp up. So this is big buy demand potentially for Hex. So interesting times, not far away either if you think about it. So what exact date it launches in December, unknown, but he did say December, so I think it was December, yeah, not late November. So that's definitely coming up for November, for December, I should say. So very cool. We look forward to that. That's a massive potential pumpermental as well. All right, let's jump over to the charts, our favorite charts. We've got a USDC pool looking pretty cool, pretty much 85% in the USDC pair there, the rest of it in the ETH. We've got our charts looking nice. You can see the pullback kind of, I reckon this is kind of pulling back here in the chart here. So very cool, and we're getting ready, I guess. And here's our price chart. This yellow is a T-share rate is determined by the Hex price, and of course down here the share price, which is pretty much up and to the right. And so we're getting this nice little curvature in here now. Cool, heading towards 20,000. And of course, we've got our payouts, Hex per T-share. This is what we're really after, and we've been enjoying some really nice, good payouts in that, with a little bit of penalties in there day after day. And we're going to keep enjoying that, right, with the short-term stakes. So nice. Our adoption is keeping going up and to the right, and that hopefully will pick up, especially as PulseChain comes closer as well. And then, of course, we've got the 15-year view of the stakes maturing, and you can see we've got a bit of a front up here, and that's going to run out. This is going to expire. This candle here is not until May 22nd. May 22nd, yeah, something like that. And then we've got lots of gaps, so it's going to be interesting to see this over time. Let us go. That is the charts, and let's have a look at the 4-month view for the maturing stakes. On the supply side, really, we've got these one coming out 22nd, 242 million, but really these are relatively smaller candles to what we used to have. And then we've got still two big candles here, 547 million hex and 808 million hex coming out 2nd of December, which is when the 2-year anniversary birthday is. Then we've got a lot of gaps here, and then we come up to 17th December, 691 million hex coming out, and then finally we've got the 1st of January, and of course that's 594 million hex. So, and that's about 569 T shares left to come out at this stage. So that's dropping as we move through this period. So this is when we're going to expect to get more penalties. So really good payouts. It's also when we're going to expect to potentially have sell pressure, because these people have three options. They can sell, they can hold and get a copy on PulseChain, and that's what the PulseChain delay is actually working out pretty perfect if it comes in pre-Christmas or into January. And then thirdly, they can stake it, and they can stake that. If they stake it, they have a few options. They can keep rolling monthly, and rolling monthly means if those big stakes are coming out monthly, means the T-share rate, the T-share price will just keep rising faster. Because they'll keep getting these returns, and that will play into the T-share rate. The other side, of course, they can stake longer, and of course that will get us a nice long staking ladder, which balances things out. That's deferred gratification, and it takes Hex off the market and helps with the pumpamentals. So very cool. All right, so then we've got the Hex Whale Bot. Let's see what the Hex Whale Bot tells us about these candles as well. So we'll go into that. This is 22 hours ago. We had 20 million stake for 35 days, 5,559 T-shares is what I'm talking about. This one stake short term. Every time it comes out, it gets a return, and that starts lifting the share price. So nice. 1.6 million was sold 17 hours ago. 1.6 million was bought 5 hours ago. 4.7 million hex was bought 5 hours ago. So huge. And I'm not sure what address that is, but that's pretty big. I'm not sure if that's a whale address or not, but that's 975,000 US dollars. And then 5 hours ago, another 4.3 million hex was bought for another almost $1 million. So there's two big buys there, folks, and they appear to be different wallets. So whether they're connected or not is another question, but definitely different wallets. 1.4 million was bought OXD4. Seems to be the same. So cool. They look like related. There's another one, OXB4. I don't know if this is a personal address or an exchange. And then 14.5 million hex just staked for 10 days, so another 3,700. So these here are really going to have impact on the share price. That's very cool. So looking good if you're staked. Nice. Let's finally check out Richard's last update. This is an update on Pulse. So PulseChain, this is a pretty decent update. PulseChain, Pulse.info update, since the Ethereum holders are being diluted about 1 million X, we can skip the freemium take back. So remember the freemium that they get if they didn't use it like in 30 days, they would get the taken back. That is going to be left alone because they're so diluted anyway. They need something to operate on the PulseChain. This saves an absolute ton of processing as well, which means that PulseChain will be there faster. It also means that at any point in the future, an ETH user will have some gas to enjoy PulseChain. Nice. Well done, Richard. All right, that's a perfect time to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Man, was it a good one? It was a good one. And if you want to have even a better time, check out Richard Hart's live stream today. It was a really good one. They covered a lot of technical questions around Hex and PulseChain, as well as other topics. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell, of course. And definitely catch me next time. And I love comments in the chat and the comment section. So at least some comments, answer them all. Until next time, bye for now.